Hi, my name's Brighty and I am an organisational psychologist and coach. And coaching's helped me in so many different areas of my life, so my health, confidence, imposter syndrome, my business, the list goes on. So I just wanted to share some activities with you through this series of videos of activities that have really helped me and also helped my clients. And so today I want to talk to you about values. I'm going to talk you through why your values are important, why it's important to understand your values, and how to identify them. So in terms of what are values, they're principles or standards of behaviour, one's judgment of what is important in life. So that's the official definition. But basically your values are things that are really important to you and to who you are. The reason it's important to know your values is because they can help you with decision making, but it can also explain things to you that perhaps you find a bit uncomfortable in your life. So there might be somebody who first you should really on paper get on with them, but you just always seem to be clashing with them, or you just get an uncomfortable feeling around them. Or you might have a job where you think you like the people who you work with, you like the place, you like the tasks that you do, but there's something about it where you're just not engaged. And so it could be in those situations that it's just a values clash. So the first thing is to think of a person who you really admire. Who is the person who you admire most in the world? Now, think about the qualities that that person has that make you think they're great. Now, think about are they things that are also important to you. The second part of this activity is about your peak experience. And so what a peak experience is it's a time in your life where you were just having a great time, and like when time flies past, you might have heard of the term being in flow, where you're just being your best version of yourself basically. And so an example for me is I went on a windsurfing holiday with my dad, and I always think about this. It was such a great time, and we just had the week just flew by, and I learned how to windsurf. And when I think back and I think about my values, one of my values is fun. It was loads of fun. One of my values is family, and learning is another one of my values. And so 3 of my values were just in play all day, every day on that holiday. So if you try to think about an experience for yourself, what was it that you were doing and what values were being expressed at that time? So if you write that down. Okay, so now you should have some words written down and some values. But sometimes it can be difficult to think of what the actual values are in terms of the words that you want to use. So if you just look through this list of values and pick out any values that jump out at you that you think, yeah, that's really important to me. Okay, so now you've got that list. What I want you to do is to go through it again and try to get it down to 4 to 7 values that are really core to who you are. Once you've got those 4 to 7 values, I want you to write down a definition of what that means to you. Because what family means to one person as a value could be a completely different thing to what it means to another person. When you've got difficult decisions to make, or you're trying to think about what you need to do in certain situations, go back to this list and think, which values will I get to express in this situation? So there you have it. Today we have learned how to identify our values. This is an example of one of the activities we might do in a coaching session. If you want more information about my coaching programs, just go to my website brightypeople.com or give me a call. My number's also on the website.